guys, it's Expo day. Bright and early, I've been up since 5. And we're now at the rat shed to get everything loaded up here. I don't have a whole lot in terms of snakes to take today, so we're taking a lot of bunnies and ASF for the first time. Should be a good day. Be nice to see our local friends again. That dang turkey, I tell ya. It was too cold, I couldn't do it out there. But yeah, so we're gonna be at the Kalamazoo Expo today, and hopefully we get to see some of you guys there. I know I've heard a few of you might be coming. If you want some bunny cuddles, we'll definitely be there for it. And yeah, well, the sun's starting to come up. I guess that's a bonus. Got all the rodents loaded up into their containers. So now just waiting for boss lady to see what's left for packing, and then we'll load up the car and hit the road. Here we go, rolling out. Here we are. It's Saturday now, so we're just finishing up out at the rat shed. Got horse and cow chores done, and now we're heading home. This is the earliest I've been home on a Saturday in months, so it's gonna feel really stinking weird. Then tomorrow's Easter, so we've got Easter celebrations going, so my hope is to get this video up and out tonight so that I don't get too far off. I'm sorry, I'm so bouncy. But yeah. Alright, well, I was supposed to be home for the night. Forgot that the husband needed a ride to go get his other car after fixing another one. So now we're here, and we are going to clean and get egg boxes prepped. And then throughout that, we are also going to be feeding. So I'll show you guys kind of how I prepare food for the snakes. Not sure if I'll do feeding videos themselves, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, hair's up, sleeves rolled up. Let's get to work. So this is the list I use to keep track of who gets what and how many to have, just because it can get hard sometimes knowing what I need once I get to this number. So we're gonna start pulling from the freezer and get these bad boys thawing. So usually I'll get the hottest tap water that I can, and I will throw it in here, give everyone a good mix so that they're all wet. Then I put a lid on, usually after about probably 20 minutes, depending on what I'm doing that particular day. I'll come back and feel, and if as long as the water's cold, I'll drain it all down and refill it again with hot water again. I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to wait on them because they are pinkies, or fuzzies, both I guess, because 2 of them are going to an assist feeder, I hope, if I can get her to take them. So yeah, I'm going to get this other one filled and then go scrub some egg boxes. Alright, we have 2 of 3 batches of Red Moon Royals rat tea seeping now. So I'm gonna go scrub up some tubs, and then we'll come back for round 2 of hot water. So the best part about feeding days is being able to watch your good friends when they're live on YouTube. So we'll be checking Jeremy out. If you haven't checked Jeremy out, go check him out on YouTube, Instagram, all the good stuff, Warfels Morphs. Alright, so round 2 of hot water is in. I got my temp gun just because these guys seemed like they were pretty close, so we should be feeding here soon. Meanwhile, I have all these guys to dry now. Now, just because you're probably thinking, did you not clean them after last year? I did, but I don't have a lot of storage in here. I'm in a 10 by 10 bedroom, so they had to go to the garage. So just me being helicopter mom, I just wanted to give them a little scrub so that I knew they would be good and clean in case we have cats coming in and out of the garage and all that. So just want to make sure they're as clean as they can be. So let's get drying. Alright, so I turned Jeremy down because we now are ready to get started. So we're going to start with the smaller bin first because those guys are ready. I just got the 3rd round of hot water in with the bigger tub. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'll probably show a few. I don't want to show a ton. I know some people aren't real into the feeding videos. Some people are. So I'll do a couple that I know will probably be entertaining, to say the least. And we will go from there. Happy eating! So we grew her up. When we got her, she was like 70 grams. So yeah, raising her 3 years and then big like now I think we have like 2 years. So it kind of hurt my heart just a little bit, but most of it's in DG stuff. So actually, it's really pretty and it's really nice.
Let's not forget that a lot of people getting into this are starting out at pet. Oh yeah. And that's I'm gonna just say for me anyway, that pet level top.
Alright, 2, maybe even 3 hours later, feeding is done. Everyone had their Easter meal and they are happy, and so am I. I think of the 83, 85 that I have, I only for sure have, well, I only offered 81, I think. So of the 81, I think only 4 refused. So I'll take those odds. I'll show you an update real quick on our 2 gravid ladies, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So Miss Naboris, she's back here getting nice and chunky. Super excited for her clutch. I don't know if I've told the stories on these ladies yet. So I've had her for 3 years now, I think. I think I got her at the end of it was either 2020 or 2021. She came from a breeder. I won't say names. I'm not. But she came to me as a proven breeder, and this is the first clutch that she's potentially giving me. She came to me feeding on live, he said, and would not eat. She went almost a year and a half without eating anything. Mice, rats, frozen, live. Couldn't do it. At the time, we didn't know anybody doing ASF in the area, so that didn't really help either. I finally, after that year and a half, got her eating frozen, and she was a savage. She even got me a few times trying to feed. That was fun. But for about a year, she was eating extra medium, we call them rats, so not quite large, but bigger than mediums. And for about a year, she was eating one every week, sometimes every other, and didn't gain any weight. She was like stuck at 1,300 grams, but she never refused once I got her eating. And we finally took her to the vet. They couldn't find anything wrong other than possibly some worms, and even they questioned that, but we wormed her just to be safe. And after that, she plumped right up, and here we are. So after this long 2 to 3 year wait, I'm very excited to finally have some eggs out of her. Then we have Miss Urbosa. There's her. Oh, hi, honey. She's been getting very uncomfortable recently, but she is just beautiful as ever. You need a new water dish, that's for dang sure. But she too, I've had her, we got her July of 2020. And the last 2 seasons, all I can think is reabsorbed on me. I was ultrasounding her. She'd get to about 20, and then nothing would ever happen. And a few months later, she'd be at 0, nothing, zip. All last year, actually, I was worried she would reabsorb because she was sitting at 18 to 20 millimeters for almost 10 months, and she wasn't eating. And I think it was about November, December maybe last year, I actually got her to eat, and I was like, woohoo! But then I thought, she's probably going to reabsorb now. She had 2 or 3 meals, and all of a sudden went from 20 to 34. And so I got very excited, and she is one I'm really excited to get some babies out of. Hopefully here in the next year, probably next year actually. I've got a male that I'm hoping to make some urban camos with her. Hopefully. So she should be dropping some eggs here in about 12 days. She's so precious. It kills me. She used to be able to fit in the palm of my hand. It just occurred to me she probably smells all the food out here. But yeah, Jeremy's still talking. Going about 2 hours, 15 minutes, I think now. But I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. It's going on 9:30, 10 o'clock now. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter. Spend lots of time with the little ones, with all your family. It's going to be a good day. Hopefully the weather's going to be good too where you are. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Sorry it was kind of boring this week. Hopefully next week we'll have a little bit more to do, or at least talk about. We'll see. I got to start coming up with some things to talk about. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great day and a great week, and I will see you all next time.